Poor Charles Leclerc is not having a great start to the 2023 Formula 1 season. After a retirement in Bahrain, a grid penalty in Saudi Arabia and a crash in Australia, he only gathered 6 points. Where we were all hoping he'd attack Max Verstappen for the title, he will have to settle for less now. In the meantime, Carlos Sainz has a different view on how Scuderia Ferrari will get back to winning again. I'm Wimbo with another F1 news video. The retirement in Bahrain came completely unexpected, and to make things worse, Leclerc had to take new parts which cost him a grid penalty for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. In Melbourne, after a few turns, he came into contact with Lance Stroll, sending him into the gravel. That was the end of his race. We can easily conclude that the start of Charles Leclerc's season is terrible. Still, Charles Leclerc is hopeful for the rest of the season. It just needs a different mindset. Here's what he had to say about it. I think, instead of thinking long-term targets, I think just finishing a race without any penalties or issues or whatsoever is a priority. Then take the momentum and see what's possible. His teammate Carlos Sainz thinks Ferrari needs to adopt a completely new philosophy. When someone has such a big advantage like Red Bull has, it's confirmed that it's a concept problem. Red Bull were right and we weren't. We carried ourselves a bit with last year's car, which was very fast on one lap pace. At the end of the year, we could already see that on race pace it was a step behind from Red Bull. And this year, with the regulation changes, it's clear that it has been worse for our concept, and probably we need to look somewhere else. Charles Leclerc doesn't agree with his Spanish teammate. He believes with some big updates it could bring them alongside Red Bull. I wouldn't go as far as Carlos, but still it's clear that we need to improve the car. I will wait and see, because I think it could be very interesting. What we see during the race, having changed quite a bit of things in terms of setup, I think it's been beneficial for our race pace. What do you think is still possible for Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz and Ferrari? Let me know in the comments. It would help spread this video if you hit the like button. If you like my content and want to see more, kindly push the subscribe button. I'd love it if you joined my community. Take care now. Doei doei.